Well, would you look at that? You took a plain and functional kitchen and turned it into a beautiful castle cafeteria that really whets the appetite. No doubt the townspeople will be inspired to use any ingredients that they find in the chest to make all sorts of delicious foodstuffs. Of course, I myself would never dream of doing such a thing. It'd be a mortal sin, strictly prohibited, or strictly prescribed by the almighty Hargon. Speaking of Hargon, do you think it's true that one of his spies has infiltrated the castle? I hear fevered whisperings of treason and treachery, but what real harm has actually been done? If there's a traitor in our midst, they're not the most efficient fellow. But what if they're merely abiding their time until one day, oh, my mind runs wild with the possibilities, any one of us could be the spy. What if it were Warwick? He's so noble and upstanding, almost suspiciously so. Or Zara, there's something curiously unassuming about her. And what of Lord Jeremiah? He might be a double agent, turned by the monsters during his time among them. What? It could be me. Don't be ridiculous. I may be a devout disciple of the Children of Hargon, but espionage is not one of my talents. Plot twist, dude's the spy. Oh. Okay, let's see. Last thing I'm going to do, seeing as we have so many people that are totally homeless here. Let's grab the rest of these blocks, and honestly, probably just infinite beds. Oh, right, and doors. Doors. Oh. I need to switch to the hammer. Not water the walls. That's insane person actions. Okay, so question. Why are there no bunk beds in this game? I'm just gonna deck the walls with beds aplenty. Let's see. There's at least a social bedroom. We'll work on the rest of this, but I'm tired of everybody just sleeping. Wherever. Come back. The castle's defenses are stronger than ever now, and we're recruiting new soldiers by the day. Our preparation to defeat Hargon's army proceeds apace, but I fear that some of our new recruits might need a little more combat training. Wondering if you could build us a room to do our drills. We'll need plenty of arms and targets to practice with. I'd say 2 sets of ornamental spears, 4 target dummies, and 4 wooden fortifications should be enough. I don't mind where you build our new training room, so as long as it gets built sooner rather than later. I'm running out of space for this. Oh, shoot. We're straight up running out of... the wheat seeds are starting to deplete. I think the potatoes haven't depleted and might not, but... we're actually running out there. Can't you build it outside the keep? Yeah, I could build it, like, over here. But not that far out. Yeah, so this area does not count. It'd be great if this area did, because I could 100% use it, but... Yep. So yeah, if I wanted to, I could... Oh, that's the old graveyard. Could put it out here. Huh. Fun fact. This whole area is, well... This whole area is actually part of my town. That's an odd thing that it's only extended forwards. I'm gonna take that musty old barrier. I guess that works. Yeah, we're gonna just make like a training guardhouse out there. Why not? Let's see. I'm gonna reclaim the crafting bench down here. Because, yeah, we're gonna have to make some kind of prison, probably. Underground, unsurprisingly. So I guess we'll just build it out here. I guess I'll just use this one for the time being. Let's see. So we need a bunch of these. I'm gonna just grab 100. I can make them for free, so it's not a big deal. Let's see. And I can make 210 of these? Sure, why not? I don't think I'm using rock bomb shards for anything else anyway. I guess I could have used them for fire swords, but like, eh. I really do wish that all of the side characters were actually, you could level them up. Like, I know it would take a lot more work, but how cool would it be if you actually had to, like, RPG manage a bunch of the characters along the way? And, like, could build them accordingly and it actually mattered? That would be cool. We should probably also upgrade the throne room at some point. I get the feeling we're gonna get a quest for that once we're done with the Air Force, Scare Force, and so on and so forth, so... we'll leave that for later. I fix the awful textures in here. Okay, that'll do. A rack of spears. Which is just confusing, considering nobody in this entire place uses spears. At all? Okay. So the other thing is, we need these. Huh. I didn't quite realize you could stack those. Well, we've got a training room. Because there are monsters that spawn outside, that's amusing. Gosh, this training room is fantastic, even better than I imagined. Thank you ever so much, dude. Now that we have somewhere to train, our soldiers can practice day and night until they're strong enough and skilled enough to go toe-to-toe with the fiercest foes. That is, if the spy doesn't get to us first. Not this spy nonsense again. Are you still going on about that? Malroth's having pathing problems. It isn't nonsense. The other night I thought I saw a monster inside the castle. What if one of our allies is really a monster in disguise? And that's not all. I found some marks on the castle wall that looked as if someone was trying to tunnel through from the inside. Either there's a monster in the castle or someone's working for them. I'm sure of it. So what? I don't care what they get up to in their spare time. It's what they do in the battlefield that counts. I'm not going to start second-guessing my fellow fighters. You think so? You think so too, right, dude? I know Malroth is a spy. If Malroth is the spy, he'd actually succeed. Like, he wouldn't try and tunnel through. He would tunnel through in a half. Time grows short, dude. You and Anessa must begin work on another magical weapon to help defeat the Air Force. Indeed. The fiends fly right over our current defenses. We have to identify their weakness and modify our fortifications to take advantage of it. But before that, let's begin by laying out another blueprint to expand upon our current system of walls and traps. We can add whatever invention we come up with to handle the Air Force later. Be sure to leave space for it when laying out the design. My god, how big is this fortress gonna be? My moat was good enough until recently. Anti-Air Force fortifications. Hooray. Hooray. Or both. You can do both. I do the lower one. Send an email to yourself. We're getting stuff prepped for PAX, and so Shell needs to make a official Wanderbot business card because we're gonna try and get 2 this time. So we need more zap traps, spike traps, barricades, snares. You're finished already. Goodness me, it's enormous. You certainly don't waste any time, do you, dude? The locations marked with question marks are for your new anti-Air Force device, yes? Just like when you left space for the Cisners last time. What a blueprint, what a plan, but our foe is strong indeed. I shall give what aid I can. I think I have a lead. A lead, hmm? Ask him what he means by that, would you, dude? I don't think I could survive another second listening to his caterwauling. The people and I will start work on the blueprint. As soon as you prepare us a chest, well stocked with pieces of castle wall and any other sundries we need. Of course, we won't be able to finish it off until we've invented the magical weaponry to fill the blanks, so go, dude, and discover our enemy's weakness. Okay. So this chest is totally... I guess we'll talk to this guy first. I have traveled to every corner of this island, bringing my blessing of song to every far-flung region, and picked up a lot of incredibly useful information along the way. You wish to learn more about the Air Force, yes? Well, their camp lies through a valley south of Munahan. Deep within a poisonous swamp, perhaps you should pay them a call. Come then, we can infiltrate the enemy forces by making wise use of the Malroth, just as we did before. Our heroes depart for the enemy fort in the poison swamp's heart. Their war plans to thwart. Best of luck. Before you go, please be sure to place all the materials we need to complete the blueprint in a chest. I'd hate for us to have to down tools while you're away. Okay, so let's grab these. Put away my cake, my defenses. Hold on to the bombs. We don't need the beds, the braziers. Whoops. Door! I'm still curious on whether or not doors are, like, some of the most impenetrable stuff in this game or not. So I'm going to move my crafting setup closer so I can just check the blueprint while I'm here. Okay. Let's see. So, do I have more castle wall than this? I certainly hope I do. It's probably going to tell me I don't have enough, which is baffling and terrifying. Okay, so what else do I need to make? It doesn't seem to think we need any more. Okay, what I should do is make as many of these as I can. Wow, that's actually a fair bit. Okay, anything else I immediately need to do? I'd like to actually work on some fancy roofing at some point. But yeah, that should actually be good enough. Yeah. Nope, looks like that's enough resources just plonked down. Cool. Oh, I gotta get outside of the blueprint to actually see things. That's fine. To some small degree, I do kind of miss building these major defenses myself. But it is nice having them work for me, so I don't know. Trade-off. Okay. There we go. Let's see. So we don't need to talk to that guy. Should probably pull out the Malroth, though. Holy heck, we've turned into dancing girls. Let's go and talk to that robot. He said he wanted to see dancing girls, right? Maybe make it worth our while. Oh. Wait, in that case, let's warp to him. And then I'm just gonna cycle until we're there. Let's see, hoping for more Sword and Souls. I will be playing more Sword and Souls either tonight or tomorrow night, but probably towards the end. That's a fun game. It's just tiring, and I've got a lot of other things I need to play first. I was wondering about the whole turning into dancing girls thing. I guess I just needed to do it in a very... Well, I needed to do it while I had Malroth around. It would take a while. We're getting everything but. I guess it's probably more of a rare spawn. Would have been a long walk. There we go. Well, this isn't weird in the slightest. Dancing girls located. Operation success. Overflow error and happiness management. Core routine. Greetings, dancing girls. Please accept gift. Did he just spritz us? Dancing girl beauty confirmed. Inspiration obtained. Hopes initialized. Dreams allocated. Thank you, dancing girls. This robot just wanted love, Shell. And apparently all I needed to do was become a dancing girl. Shell straight up Naruto ran in here to look at and glare at me. I did nothing apart from become a dancing girl. She is freaking out mildly. At least he didn't demand Puff Puff. That would have been uncomfortable. Well, let's get out of here. Now, can we still... I wonder if these fly as... Oh. I wonder if these fly as monsters. I gotta test that. Oh. What the... Alright, this works. Let's just be a bunch of random old men. Why is this a function of the mod rod? Hello, yes. We're the most evil of monsters, here to inspect your defenses, as per our usual. Well, these monsters seem pretty aggressive. I think we might have actually... Wait, can Malroth fight like this? Oh god, that old man is pissed. Come, Malroth, can you fight? Oh, baby, Malroth can fight. Can I fight? Oops, I screwed up. They're still coming after me. Let's keep trying that. Okay, good. We're dancing girls now. Let us go inspect. Can we fly as monsters in this setup? Okay, I pressed the wrong button. Hello, yes, we are monsters.
Silly human. Humans, if you think you can take on the mighty Air Force, you must have a death wish. And that thought we'd be happy to grant. Everyone attack!
Blast, they've seen us. Fall back. Okay, so apparently, TNA is not enough to fool them. Wherever to find out the secret to defeating these monsters, we must take care not to be spotted. Use the mod rod to transform us into monsters. Beings won't know the difference. We'll have the run of the place. Fine. Come on, there's got to be more fun monsters than these. I really wish they'd have more monster models than just, like, the standard ones. Well, this is my favorite. What's wrong with slime? I don't know. More immediately fun. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we are actually going to have to talk to the... I think we're actually going to have to talk to the... Ghoul. Oh! It might be one of those where we actually have to figure out how to get a flying form attached to this. Okay, let's go actually talk to the guy. I prefer to avoid talking to characters that I've already talked to because why? Okay. Oh. Or at least it used to. Now it's full of squawking, nattering bird monsters. Oh, I can't stand it. Yeah, so we had to talk to him for reasons. What do we do? Hammer hoods? I guess we'll do slimes. Okay.
Hey, you! What are you slackers doing wandering around? If you got nothing to do, I'll find something to keep you busy. Go and gather more furry feathers. We don't have enough, and particularly blustily breathe. That's all it would take to leave us absolutely helpless. It's funny to think that the same thing can stir up the greatest gales, and although through the strongest swells, recently, the skies of the skies have been going darker by the day. If a whirlwind lipped up when we're in the air, it would be curtains for us. That's why we need furry feathers. Though we can tear down Moonbrook's castle without breaking a sweat. The other gremlins who have collected their crew by now. But how about you go and gather them up and bring them back here?
So the Air Force are vulnerable to strong winds, are they? I wish you could build something rather interesting from these flurry feather things. Let's follow this fiend's instructions and see where it leads us.
Hey, you lot, stop your nattering and find those gremlins and bring me my flurry feathers. I won't be satisfied until I have all this. All fixed. Hey, the gremlin in charge that to collect the flurry feathers? Well, I found mine, but then I lost them again. I didn't want anyone to steal them, you see, so I hid them in the poison swamp, then completely forgot where I put them. I remember seeing an old crate floating in the water somewhere nearby. Perhaps you could find them for me.
So the feathers are in the swamp? The deadly poisonous one? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive in. Wait, Malroth, we need not dive in headfirst into danger. Duke can simply drain the poison using his bottomless pot. Heck no. Yeah, but he can't use his tools when he's dressed up as a monster, can he? But find a place safe from prying eyes from the monsters and resume human form. Then we can search near the crate and find the flare feathers at our leisure. In retrospect, this might not have... Oh wait, no, there it is.
What's that? You've been sent to collect all of our furry feathers. Why, you say that? But can you really be trusted? I know. I'll ask you some questions, and only a loyal member of our squadron would answer. Answer the first. What's the name of our squadron? Is it the Care Force?
No.
You think so? Do you? Alright, my second question is about the army. It was defeated by the horrible humans of Moonbrook, the Hair Force. What's the commander of Howie Yowie?
No.
An interesting response. Final question then. Including myself, there are only 3 pretty purple gremlins in the camp. No more, no less.
Yes?
Well, if you say so. Now let's see how you did. A perfect score! Well, that proves it. You're an outstanding member of our illustrious order of right. Here you go. The flurry feathers I collected. They're all yours. Hey, the supervisor sent you to collect all of our furry feathers? Certainly. I stored mine safely in the storeroom. Say, what a bunch of wingless wonders like you doing in the Air Force? You can't even fly. This all seems very suspicious to me. But if the supervisor sent you, everything must be above board. Give me a second, I'll unlock the door for you. There you go, I'll unlock the furry feathers in the chest. Head on in and help yourself.
Wait, is that? Oh, it's the freaking true sight mirror. What's going on? We've changed back into humans again. This is what I thought. That mirror, it's...
What's going on in there? Did you find the 37 yet? Or scream! Humans! Thief! Oh, you won't get away with this! Glee!
A gremlin appears and is promptly evicted from reality. Thank you, Malroth. Holy crap, you do damage. He splatted against the wall. Oh, that's him dealt with. Why did we change back into humans all of a sudden? Look, up there, on the wall. That's Ra's mirror. The legendary-looking glass is said to reveal the true form of all it reflects. I thought it lost forever. I never imagined the monsters had it all along. Ah, so that's what made us drop our disguises. We cannot leave such a powerful relic in the monster's hands. Let's take it with us, along with the flurry feathers. We got Ra's mirror. And we got that. And we've got... Ooh, bags. I'll be taking these. Because I don't think I can make, I don't think I can make bags this chapter. I think I can make barrels and stuff. I don't think I can make the rest. I don't remember if there's anything else. Is it the door? Oh, heck yeah. Magic door. And... Bingo, bango, bongo. Rampant property destruction. Except for the swords, which are now floating on the... floating on the wall. Don't question it. Nice tower you got here, by the way. Shame if somebody completely obliterated the lower section of it. It doesn't even notice. It doesn't even care. Yeah, is there anything up? No. I put those ladders there when I scoped this place out earlier, and I didn't see anything. Also, we can fly here. Oop. Okay. I love the fact that nobody even so much as turns around and looks at all this. Like, if this were another game, I thought the ladders were natural. No, that was me screwing around. I was curious if there was anything up there, but I couldn't see if there was anything. Yeah, because that chest is something that I left behind. I think that was a big marble cavern that I had cleared out up over here. Yeah? Yeah. We do need more marble, actually. There was a bunch more up here. Alright, let's grab a little bit more. Never mind, I do not need more marble. I've still got 2,000 lying around. Oh, let's grab a smidge more. And nobody notices. That will forever amuse me. That if AIs really aren't built to detect you, they just won't. Probably make speedruns of this game kind of fun. For this segment, the stealth bits. It's just like, yeah, they just don't care. How much of this is just straight up marble? Because if I was more dedicated, I really would just, like, clear all of this stuff out. Because it would actually be a lot of fun to just have marble floors in the entire castle. I could do it. It would cost me a lot. But no dice. The rock bombs solve all problems. Yeah. Honestly, the bombs are only... no, they are actually more powerful than what I'm currently slamming down. I was actually really hoping Malroth would teach me another slam technique. Maybe I get it at level 10. It'd be really cool if you could actually almost, oops. If you could almost, like, chain them together. Like, if you keep pressing square, you could do, like, a super slam something or other. Well, this should be more than enough. A lot of chalk that we don't need, but still. Okay, let's go back to the cat. Why there? Ugh. Probably so we can talk about it. Where's the way out? The way out's over here? No. The way out's here? Or, like, up ahead. Okay, fine. Sup? How's it going? If we're ever gonna find the secret to defeating these monsters, we must take care not to get spotted. Oh. Already read that. Oh.
You've collected all the fully feathers? Excellent work. Just in time, too. I feel a storm coming. But with those feathers, we can safely... Something stuck us ass. It's a tornado. Everyone back inside the bath. Hurry. Oh no, we're too late. It's coming this way. Please.
Wow, that whirlwind really was something. We're lucky we didn't get blown away ourselves. I see, since the troops in the Air Force are constantly in flight, they're susceptible to strong winds. What do you say, dude? With this knowledge and the flurry of feathers we collected, do you think you could invent a weapon to work against them? At any rate, our work here is done. Come, let's return to the castle. Whoosh Widget, a weapon of war that blows away encroaching enemies with gusting gales, knocks airborne enemies to the ground. And now we warp out of here. Oh. It's getting a little dense around here, but still. Yeah, are the cannons from the first game present at all? No! I haven't run into the car either, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. Wait, something doesn't feel right here. Oh, dude. Thank the goddess you're here. Something terrible's happened. What's going on here? Are they dead? Slain in the night and buried. They bear wounds from a sword, and not one of the monsters, one of our own. Then it's true, a monster hides among us, a fiend disguised in human form. But if so, how in creation can we hope to find the perpetrator? Ah, if we only had Ra's mirror, we could be able to dispel the illusion. Gad, dude, is that Ra's mirror? Quickly! Let us use it to expose the traitor in our midst. This is rum business, your majesty, but I fear we have no alternative. We cannot be sure of our safety until we have checked every last citizen of Moonbrook. You're seriously going through with this. What's wrong with you people? Don't any of you trust each other? You seem strangely opposed to fighting the spy, Malroth. Almost suspiciously so. Enough, you two. This is exactly what the enemy wants, to sow the seeds of doubt and distrust among us. All must gaze into the mirror, including you, Malroth. Come, dude, use Ra's mirror, and let your true forms be revealed. We may begin with us, your closest allies, if that's alright with you, Anessa? Yes, that's fine. Let's get this over with. Boop.
Yep.
I guess I have to do them first. Sup, Malroth? Let's save you for last. Truth shall soon be revealed. Boop. Just nothing but a reflection of myself. I think that should be enough to clear me of any suspicion.
Yep.
I see my own face. I suppose that means I'm not a monster. What a relief. Dude peers into Ra's mirror. For some reason, Malroth doesn't have a reflection. Huh? Isn't this thing supposed to show you your true form? It's not showing anything at all. But more to the point, why did you do that? I guess you just don't trust me. I thought we were friends. Ra's mirror has shown us the truth. These three are who they claim. Though quite what Malroth's lack of reflection heralds, I know not. Now, dude, pray hold Ra's mirror to the other citizens of Moonbrook. The traitor must be found and dealt with.
Yep.
Oh, nothing in this mirror but the dashingly handsome King of Moonbrook, looking back at me. But to doubt even me, what dark thoughts lie behind that innocent smile of yours? Nothing but destruction. In the mirror, I can see a guy with killer looks. It's me. But one of the others is a wolf in sheep's clothing, killing their brothers and spreading fear and loathing.
Yep.
Gadzooks, what a dignified visage! The silken whiskers, the noble brow. It's been so long since I saw my face, I forgot what a fine one it was. But one face among us has the features of a fiend behind it, or beneath it. The soldiers we found slain within the castle walls are proof of this. Phew, it's just me. I'm not a monster. It's horrifying to think that any one of us could be an enemy in disguise.
Yep.
Ah, I know this face well. It's mine. Though my forehead does seem a little larger than I remember. More importantly, I'm not the spy, as I knew all too well. Another is responsible for our fallen friends, slain and buried in the middle of the night. They must be caught. Please don't be the farmer. Oh, what a relief. There's nobody in my reflection but me. You know, I think Malroth's right. Doubting each other like this is such a ghastly thing to do. But maybe we really haven't any other option.
Yep.
The relief, my reflection. Please don't be the farmer. I saw something in the mirror. It looked like... God damn it! Like a horrible, scary monster! My farmer, no! Ra's mirror reveals that 3 of the townspeople were skeletons in disguise. That's my farmer! I needed him for stuff! God, well, we're running out of potatoes anyway. I guess everybody just gets to starve. It cannot be, my faithful citizens. We're monsters all along. Took you long enough to find us. Come on, boys, let's show these boneheads what we're really made of. Wonder if I could have not revealed Malroth. Well, that was fast. I did know that farmer was kind of particularly useless. But at least I get to feel safe in the, thought that I forced him to commit heresy constantly. Because he was the one doing the most amount of building out of everybody. And that's that. Thank you, dude. No longer shall we be forced to suffer from these monsters' malicious machinations. And yet, it's chilling to think that the fiends have been living among us for so long, unnoticed. I trained with them, worked with them, ate with them, and they were plotting against us all the while. Whatever their wicked schemes, the saboteurs have been dealt with. Now we can rest easily for a time. Your Majesty, I would urge us to remain vigilant. It was not only the shadows of monsters that were glimpsed in the dead of night, but of men meeting with them. Warwick is right. I think it would be wise to conduct periodic checks on the citizenry. To that end, dude, would you entrust Rosmira to my care? No. I understand your reluctance to part with such a treasure, but as the commander of Moonbrook's forces, I'm best placed to keep watch on our people. Would you not agree? Thank you. I'll make good use of it. I'll do everything in my power to ensure the monsters do not infiltrate our ranks again. Dude, if you'd be so kind, would you see to the burial of our fallen companions? They died as heroes, so it's only right they be properly remembered. So there really were monsters hiding among us all that time. How awful. I don't know whether to be relieved that we finally found them or appalled that they were among us in the first place. I simply don't know who to trust anymore. Oh, in all the excitement, I almost forgot. Did you learn anything of note at the Air Force base? Some weakness we can exploit? Some weapon by which we might defeat them? You've had an idea for a whoosh widget that would harness the power of wind. Well, those should certainly put those flying rotters into a flap. Say, dude, I was speaking to Sister Esther about the soldiers who were killed. She told me they were all stabbed in the back with a sword from our very own armory. Certainly they could have been slain by a monster disguised as a man, but could it not also be that they were slain by a man who had been turned by the monsters? There may yet be traitors among us. You have all the knowledge you need to complete the blueprint now. Watch your back out there, dude, lest you be stabbed in it.